Hello, this is my first YouTube, and I'd like to perhaps relate some experiences I've had since riding in Florida. I love riding in Florida. I love the fact I can ride all year round. But the one thing, the very most thing I do not like are the elderly people. Now, I have nothing against elderly people. I will be one day. But I hope that when I am in my 90s, perhaps even 80s, if I can't drive, that I stay the hell off the road. Almost once or twice a week you hear of elderly people causing their own deaths, causing the deaths of others. And a lot of them are bikers. Now some of the bikers are, maybe they're a little, they drive a little crazy, and perhaps they bring it on themselves, but I've had experiences myself where I've come close to racking up my bike. One that stays with me is going down Highway 41, which is a main thoroughfare. It's about 55 miles an hour, so just about everybody's going about 60. Now I'm tooling down the road and I see this car pull out. And this lady in the largest black hat I've ever seen in my life is looking the other way in the direction that she's going to pull out. Never once did she look in my direction to see if myself or any other vehicles are coming down the road. So I don't see her look my way, so this all happens within seconds. And I veer off to the left, and sure enough, she never looks, pulls out, and on a road marked 55, she starts off going 20 miles an hour. Now, she's not the only one that does this. I've had lots of times where I've seen elderly people, I'm sorry, I don't mean to pick on them, but they seem to be the ones that are doing it, I'm sorry. You don't have to worry too much about that happening with the younger drivers, because they pull out and they're already going about 50, 60 miles an hour when they're pulling out. That I can cope with. I don't like it, but I can cope with it. But the elderly drivers will pull out on any road and start taking off at 20 miles an hour. Now, if I'm tooling down the road, especially 41, I'm going at least 55, maybe 60. And if there's any Florida police officers looking at this video, I never go over the limit. Maybe a little bit. But getting back to the point, it's hard to stop a bike. It's one of the lightest things on wheels on the road today, to stop a bike. If you apply too much pressure to the brakes, your wheels will lock up. You're either going to smash into the car anyways, or you're going to dump your bike. Neither one is favorable. Well, I've related that, and I guess you could tell I was a little excited about doing that. That's one thing that's been on my mind, and I hope many people watch this just so I can relate that to them. And maybe some other bikers that are on the road can also relate to this story. I'm sure I'm not the only one cursed with the curse of the blue hairs, as I would put it. There are other things that tend to take me off, but I don't want to make this all about things that take me off. Perhaps my next attempt at YouTube will be things that bring smiles to my face. I'd much rather be smiling than frowning. And that's all I'm going to say on that subject, and that's all I'm going to say for right now. All of yous. Oh, one more thing. Sean Bedlam, I've got one thing to say to you, buddy. Good work. Keep it up. I look forward to watching your videos. Bye.